Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Michelle again. So today I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to create this fall, I'm gonna call it the pumpkin spice look. So if you want to go ahead and see how you can go ahead and achieve this look here, go ahead and keep on watching, and I hope you guys enjoy the video, and don't forget to subscribe before you go. Okay, so I did one eye off camera. As you can see, big difference. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. It's going to be in fast play, so I'll hold up the different products that I'm using, and so you can see, and then I'll probably either link it, you'll probably see it here, linking of each different item or product, or you'll just see it towards the bottom of the video. So go ahead and we'll get started on this side. Okay, so I finished both eyes. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I already applied my moisturizer. So the moisturizer that I'm currently using, it's Renewed Hope in a Jar by Philosophy. I don't know if you probably can't see that because of the light, but yeah, so this one, and then also what I'm using is the Pore Professionals Matte. Let me dim this a bit. So I'm using these two, already applied them on my face. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just apply my foundation. The foundation I'm going to be using today is Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. This has full coverage. So we're just going to cover all the blemishes that I'm having all over my forehead. And then my face, just pat that everywhere. This has really good coverage, like really good coverage. It's very it's kind of like, I don't know, like not heavy, but just it's very it's mattifying, but it's it has heck of good coverage. So if you're looking like for like a foundation that has really good coverage, this would be one of them. Bring it down to the neck. That's horrible. I put my neck up and you can still see my double chin. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this. Just pat it all in with the wet beauty blender. I prefer a beauty blender over a foundation brush any day, just because I feel like when you're using when you're using a beauty blender, I feel like it kind of just like you're patting it into the skin, so you're getting the most coverage that you can get, opposed to just swiping or buffing. If you want more of like the airbrush effect, then you can use a foundation brush, but I feel for some reason that I don't get the most coverage that I want when I'm using a foundation brush. I feel like you have the more possibility of getting streaks on your face versus actually patting everything in, and it's more gentle when you're using something like this. So you can see, like, you've seen my face before, you see how like it's just heck of just coverage. So next we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go in with the MAC Studio Fix, and this is in, oh, my shade in this one is 6.5. My shirts. And then this one is NC42. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this all over my face. So I'm just gonna go ahead and if you don't have oily skin like I do, I have really bad oily skin. So if you don't have oily skin, you can skip this step, because if you want more of that dewy look, then you can just stick with this. I mean, it's mattifying, but if your face gets really oily like mine does, then you want to go ahead and apply something like that. So next we're going to go ahead and start concealing and contouring. So I'm going to go ahead and use two concealers. I'm going to use the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm in shade NC25. And I'm just going to go ahead and squirt that, put some. Now with this, you actually don't need a lot. Like one pump is probably the most you're going to really use. You don't really need a lot of this, because you can, like, look, one pump just, it kind of went a long way. So one pump of this is fine. And then I'm gonna do more of a highlight. So this one, if you're doing highlight under your eyes and on your T-zone, you can conceal, but if you're wanting to make that area just pop out and you're doing that highlighting effect, you always want to go at least 2 shades to 3 shades lighter than your actual covering concealer. Like this one, you can kind of see, if you can see, it's like, let me lower this. You can see this one is really like darker compared to this one. This one's not my shade at all. This one is medium 1 custard, and it's really light. But I use this to highlight more in the corner area, and then on the forehead, along with the concealer on your nose right here. So this is, I'm going to use this over my concealer to apply that more highlighted effect. And you're just going to pat that on with your beauty blender. Higher this now. Okay. Just pat on the nose. And I'm not going too up on my eyes, because where I was shading, and I'm going to go over that a little bit more, I kind of dragged my eyeshadow more, so it has more color everywhere. I don't know. Okay, so go ahead and pat that in on the forehead. Okay, so next I'm using now is the Airspun Loose Face Powder. I actually have been liking this. It has really good, it's really good. It just smells really strong. So I'm gonna go ahead and pat that in on the forehead, down the neck, right here. So as I'm gonna go, as I'm letting this bake on my face, I'm gonna start contouring, and I'm gonna contour with the Too Faced Cocoa Contour. I love this so much. This smells good. Like, I mix I try to rotate on my products that I have, just so I don't want, just because I don't want them to go to waste. But this, like this and Anastasia, the contouring, the powder, is by far the two best powder contours that I'd like to use. Oh, and I'm gonna get this, I'm using this e.l.f. contouring brush. It's more flatter and rectangular, and then I'm gonna go in with another brush. So I'm just gonna go ahead and define the cheekbones with this and kind of do motion circles, bring it up a little bit onto the temple. And if you have a big forehead like me, you're gonna bring it upward here also. So that's where you create your 3. So if you have a big forehead, you can remember, just do the 3. Now we're going to do this on this side also. And if you're wiping away some of the Airspun or whatever setting powder that you're using, it's fine, because you're going to wipe it away anyway. And this is where we're going to wipe away. So I usually use this brush. It's not like really, it's She Makeup. I got it at our local makeup store, so it's, I don't know if it's really like, it's just a brush. You can find these brushes anywhere now. You can find them at Burlington, you can find them at Ross, you can find them anywhere. And I like it. It feels, it's really soft, but I like it because their bristles are really close together, and I like using it to swipe away the setting powder. So next we're gonna go ahead and use this Morphe brush. This is Morphe M551, and this is more of a thicker kind of, I don't know what you can call it, but it's this brush. And I'm gonna go ahead and use one side, and this one I'm gonna bronze my face with, so you can see this one has, I love this brush. So you have more of the define, and then this one is more like a bronzer. Because we're doing like a fall look, I'm not going to use blush. Usually I use blush, like I wear blush with everything, but today I'm just gonna use a bronzer just because it's more of that fall look, and we don't want to take away from that. So nice. So then you can go back with this brush and just kind of, and if you want it more defined, then you can get more of the setting setting powder, and you can put setting powder there. But normally I just wipe it unless I'm like really wanting to define it. So that's that. Next we're gonna go ahead and use, I'm gonna grab a highlighter. Let's go with this highlighter. So this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder. If you don't have one of these and you're on a budget, this is like the best highlighter. If you want a good highlighter at affordable price, these bad boys work good. I don't know if you, why is my light so, like, look at that. I don't know if you can see, but anyways, I'm going to use this one because this has more of a champagne tint, and it's not going to be so intense on my cheeks. But look at that. Ooh. So, ooh, look at it. Ooh, so good. I'm going to put that down on the nose and at the tip of the nose and then on the lid. And I don't like to highlight my forehead. You can highlight your forehead, but I just feel like because I'm so greasy, like I have oily skin, I don't want to intensify that. So I kind of avoid the forehead, but you can do the forehead. But let's talk about this highlighter though. I'm telling you, Wet n Wild, this is the best affordable price highlighter. You can find it at Walmart. I think it's like $3.99. But anyways, so we're gonna go ahead now that we went ahead, and I'm loving this look. So now that we're gonna go ahead, and just set the face before I start doing the lips. So I'm gonna be using Makeup Forever Professional Mix and Fix 02. Just apply that on my face. So for the lips, what I'm going to use is to line, to line my lips, I'm going to use Morning Coffee by MAC. This lip liner is like not, it has more of like a silky feel to it. So you can wear it as a like a lipstick too, if you want it to. And I'm gonna go with a natural nude. I was thinking of also doing like a dark lip. You can do that too. But I kind of want to stick with the browns, the orange, and I'm not gonna wear orange lipsticks. But so I got the brown, and this is NYX. This is Mason, and this is a brown. And I put it on my lips, and then so I have this brown. Next, we're gonna go in with the L'Oreal Paris Le Matte. I don't even think they sell them anymore. I think you can find them online, but I don't think you can find these. They're like lipsticks. They look kind of like the, I can put it on. Yeah, no, this one's not gonna work. So instead, what we're gonna do for alternative plan B is I'm gonna go back in with the contouring, and I'm gonna get this shade right here, the white. This is like their setting powder. So you have the light cocoa, medium cocoa, pop. This is actually like a highlighter, but I'm gonna use this one. It's like their setting, and I'll place it right in the middle of my lips and on the top. Okay guys, so this is the final look. This is my fall, I'm gonna call this pumpkin spice. So this is like my pumpkin spice look. You can see you got the orange, the browns. I even used, so the palette that, I'll put it away. So the palette that I used, my heart's broken right now, is my palette, like my personal palette. So if I don't list them, these are all like Bibella and MAC, but most of them are Bibella. Most that I used on my eyes are the Bibella orange and the, like, this one, I think it's MAC. It's like that green. You can't really see it because I put black, but I put that under my eyes. But this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and put a thumbs up, do a comment, whatever you like. You can follow me on Instagram and also Snapchat. I'm gonna go ahead and put that down below. So this is it. Oh, and my eyelashes are Ardell. I don't think I put that in there, but this is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look, this fall pumpkin spice look. See you guys next time.